Hey, call me Shape. And today I'm reacting to a video titled Single Moms Over 30 Are Unhinged, Still Chasing Bad Boys Like Teens. Let's get right into it.
My name's Amanda. I'm a single mom in my 30s, dating again. Let's talk about dating apps. So I'm on this dating app, and honestly, like, where do I start? Story time. Match with this guy on the dating app. Of course, he's like asking about my life and like, so happy we matched, blah, 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 and like doing the whole intro. And I'm like, wait. I feel like we've talked before. And I like went on my IG, and guess what? 2 weeks ago, he dropped in my DM. Small world, right? And we chit-chatted, for a few days there. But he did not remember that. For his shit, I called him out. Like, I was like, dude, we've already talked on IG. And he's like, no, we haven't. I'm like, yes, we have. Like, I'll send you a screenshot of it. So here is where I am. Like, if you don't remember talking to me 2 weeks ago, and like now you matched with me on the dating app, how many girls are you talking to? Like, how many girls are you talking to? How many single moms are you talking to? Because I feel like there's some, things that I share that like maybe make me kind of stand out a little bit, but maybe not, obviously not. After that, I just unmatched and was like, bye, like, not doing this. Tip for the girlies, I feel like this happens quite a bit where like guys go ghost and then they come back, but like don't pretend that you don't remember meeting me or talking to me. Like, that is like so effed up. Granted, I know it was only a few days, but still, like 2 weeks prior. It wasn't like a year ago. I didn't change my hair color. Like, dating's fun. My name's...
The first thing that comes to my mind is airhead, right? This girl has a thick skull and a small brain, from what I could see, okay? But she's attractive, and so attractive women are allowed to be ignorant, dumb, and stupid, right? And that's unfortunate because it's such a waste of good looks, right? You would think that a lot of these women who are struggling on the dating market are unattractive, but no, they're attractive girls with bird brains, okay? Now, here's a girl who is a single mom, and she matched with a guy on a dating app, and according to her, things were going really well, but then she realized she already started talking to him. Then she was under the conclusion like, well, how many single moms are you talking to? Listen, I don't think people go around deciding that, okay, I'm only going to talk to single moms, okay? And if men that do that, to me, they're either simps or desperate, or that's their way of getting with an attractive girl who might be a lower barrier to entry because their standards won't be as high. But the one thing I would say is this. Even still, okay, baby girl, you are in no position to just be rejecting men, okay? You are the reject. You are the loser, capital L on your head, okay? And if you didn't know that, well, here's proof. You came to TikTok to complain about being a single mom whose dating life sucks. And I wouldn't want to be in your shoes, okay? But she's not the only one. Fortunately for her, there's other women just like her, okay? We even have black women like her, okay? Not only black women are this way, we have white women this way. I even have an Asian girl this way. I got 7 girls we're going to review. Let her go second, and then I'm going to respond to her.
Let's discuss my truth as a 33-year-old single mom. Y'all, right now, where I am in my life, I feel like it's a 50-50. Like, I do desire a relationship. I do desire marriage. I do desire somebody to take the load off and help me, with just life's daily responsibilities. But y'all, that other 50%, being in a relationship, it's really like, it's just going to use the word distraction. Like, and a relationship can honestly be a distraction if you don't approach it the right way, because you end up losing yourself because you're so consumed on trying to make sure that your partner is happy, or making sure that you're showing up in a relationship. So that part of it, like, I don't miss it. I don't miss being able to do what I want to do, not feeling like I have to answer to anyone.
By the way, guys, if you're enjoying this video, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications. It really helps. Let's get right back into it.
I'm okay with that part. But y'all, the other 50, it's just like, to find your person, I can't wait. Like, someone who understands, somebody who gets you. You don't have to explain, like, your best friend. I just can't wait for that, y'all. So I'm like a 50-50. I am actively dating and waiting on God to send me my person. But on the other end, on the other 50, y'all, I'm actually enjoying my singleness. I'm actually enjoying getting to know me. I'm actually enjoying improving and working on what I need to work on before I get there and before I do meet my happily ever after. Because, y'all, I want to be able to put, like, you know what I'm saying, be present, be active, be there. You know, I feel like I rush things so fast, and obviously that's how I'm a single mom in the first place, but I feel like I rush things. So now I feel like, yeah, it is my season. So whenever God decide to bless Big Mama, I just, you know, I feel like she's gonna be a little more prepared. I feel like she's gonna be a little more prepared because I feel like now I'm actually learning what it means to truly get to know yourself. Like I feel like I finally learned what it means when they say work on yourself, get to know yourself, spend time with yourself. Like I'm finally understanding what that means. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts.
Yeah, my thoughts, lady, is you're delusional. You're very delusional. And look, I get it. I get it. You know, if you're an attractive girl, you're going to think there's nothing you could do wrong. There's nothing you could do wrong, right? You can put a weave on your head. You can have a kid. You're still going to get your happily ever after, right? God's just going to send you the dream guy. And for you, you get everything you want. What does he get? He get a single mom, right? He gets a single mom, right? And we know you want a high value man. We know you want him to be at least 6 feet tall, 6 figures, 6 inches or plus, right? We know you want all that. And what does he get? He get a single mom that makes TikTok videos and complains about her dating life online. Yeah. And he has the misfortune of having a guy like me who's alpha, and some people call him red pill, but to me, I'm kind of red pill adjacent. I just stand for the truth. He got someone like me that gets to make fun of his newly found wife. You know what I'm saying? And really convince the world that she's really not worth it, okay? And she seems like a nice girl, but I just think women need to understand that you can't get what you want as long as you want it. No. And the idea that she thinks she could just sit back and God's going to send her her dream man, okay? Like if God decided that I want you to be a single mom, and then I want you to find your dream man, right? Why didn't your God send you your dream man from the beginning? Why did he make you a single mom if you think he's the one at the wheel? But hey, you know, everything gets blamed by God, but she's not the only one. We have more. Now, we have this lady here, Big Lips. I like to call her Big Lips. She's trying to coach other women how to date as a single mom. Right? And she's off to a good start, right? It looks like her hair is fake. Her lips are fake. I'm assuming everything coming out of her mouth is fake. Let's tune in.
Date as a single mom because I already know you're probably feeling super overwhelmed and exhausted. You can't even think about rotationally dating, for example, right? And this was me. Okay, so here's some tips for you ladies that are so, so important. First of all, is you need to decide that you are ready to receive your husband. Okay, you cannot be in this wobbly energy of I should date, I want to date, or once a guy comes in, then I'll change, or once a guy comes in, then I'll be in my feminine energy. Like, no, babe, you got to take that personal responsibility and decide you are ready to call on your husband. Now, you're not going to feel completely ready. That's the thing. And this is what I realized in myself. It was a form of self-sabotage of I'll do it eventually. You know, because you're like, oh, I don't want to have to go through this dating process, right? I get it, babe. I get it. But you have to really look at, okay, why am I doing this? Who am I calling in? How do you even date?
I just want to say this because she's talking about rotationally dating. Imagine you're a single mom and you have a rotation of men. And then you expect one of those guys who are going to be crazy enough to be your husband. Why would he do such a thing? Why would I be in a single mom's rotation? Guys, in the chat, let me know. Do you want to be part of a single mom's rotation? A bunch of goofies who are spending all their hard-earned money trying to wine and dine a girl who already started her family. Yeah, makes a lot of sense to me. Oh, yeah, sign me up. Sign me up. Oh, my God. And here's the funny part. The guy that they want, he has the options to date women without children. So I want women to answer this. Any women that listen to my content, even single moms, if you listen to my content, please answer me this. What do single moms offer more than women without children? What do you offer of value to a man that's more valuable than a woman without children? Because I can't figure that out. That's a math equation I need to go back to calculus to understand. But while you guys are trying to answer that question, we got another girl who's just as crazy. I said 7, right? I got 7 baby moms. This is number 4. Let's see what she got to say.
I'm a single mom to a 2-year-old, and let me tell you where I've gone wrong in every dating situation I've been in since becoming a mother. So I've been in 1.5 relationships since having my son. We're not gonna talk about the half. We're just gonna focus on the one. Number 1 mistake, no dating process. I feel like I want a family and I want a unit and I want to be loved so bad. I ignore the dating process. When in reality, this is something that is so necessary. And upon reflection, I need it. I need a dating process. You need to be courted by a man. If you want a high value man, if you want a man to match your energy as a confident, successful woman, they need to court you. In my last relationship that I just recently got out of, we met and then we're inseparable, like basically living together. There was no dating process. There was no asking on a date. There was no grand gestures to show any type of courtship. And I feel like that's where the relationship went wrong, because to me, as a woman with a child, we're playing house at that point. So my emotions get 10 times more involved instead of truly slowing down and getting to know a person and getting to know what their intentions are, what their life is actually like, what their traumas are, what their triggers are, and really seeing if that person is going to be for me. I feel like no dating process just leads to failure. And a lot of the times, I think as single mothers especially, we can want to rush into situations because of everything we have going on. And we already are one step closer to a family because we do have a child. So it makes it difficult. For myself, I have to slow down. I have to go through that dating process to truly get to know somebody. This could be months long. And I've traditionally never been that type of person. So that's something I'm going to be implementing, because I am super open to date and super open to meeting somebody who is going to be for me. I've done so much reflection over the past couple years. So let me know if you want me to make another part to this of things that I've discovered dating as a single mom.
We don't want you to make another part of this. In fact, I want you to get off the internet because you're crazy. You actually are ruining your chances. Okay? She said she's a single mom with a 2-year-old and she's already been in 2 relationships. But according to her, 1.5. Okay? And the first one was a guy that she moved in to her apartment, my assumption is. And she says it's a high value. She wants a high value man. What high value man is moving into your apartment? Women don't even think about the stuff that they're saying. You know, the sad part about women is that they could rationalize anything, everything makes sense. There's always a way to explain this. It all makes sense. Yeah, girl, your dating process is just not long enough. Explain this to me. I really want to know this, right? And if you watch this video, I think her name is what? Katima? I don't know how to say your name, girl. That's a strange looking name, but let's go with Kate. So Kate, explain this to me. Why do single moms all of a sudden want to get married after they already become single moms? Isn't that strange? Don't you think that's kind of out of order a little bit? Why don't you get married before you even enter motherhood, right? Did you have to open up your legs? Couldn't you keep your legs closed until you got married? You guys open up your legs, bust it wide open for somebody. It doesn't work, and now you're looking for your husband. You should have been looking for your husband the entire time, okay? And now you expect some high-value man who has options with women without children to date women with children. Please make it make sense. I'm going to ask you this question, right? You want a high-value man, okay? You could date a broke guy. You have the option to date a broke guy. Would you date a broke guy? You don't, right? Because you have an option to date better. So let me ask you this. If a man could date a woman without kids, why is he dating a woman with kids? Single moms want the whole world to have empathy for them, but they don't have empathy for nobody. You have no empathy for nobody. A man could be broke right now, but he actually could be working towards becoming a high-value man, right? I'm an example of that, right? A few months ago, back in September, when YouTube wasn't really working out for me, I quit, okay? And I was still broke. And even up to this day, I haven't made more than $70,000 in my life. So as a high-value man, I don't really qualify for women's high-value man standard, right? But I've always got girls because girls are lustful. You know, girls find me attractive. And so it kind of never encouraged me to work so hard for money. And so I was spoiled in that way, right? And I had to really cut off girls to get on my grind in order to build myself up to the YouTuber that I am right now that has 10,000 subscribers, right? And thank you everybody who subscribed to me. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. But back to this lady. Back to this bitch, okay? Dealing with her, I think this girl's an attractive girl. Again, her looks are not the issue. But you know what's the issue? She got stones in her head. She got stones in her head. And she thinks everything she's saying makes so much sense. Everyone's going to agree with her because she got, 343 comments of other women that are probably saying, oh, girl, you go ahead, girl. It makes a lot of sense. I don't even care to date anyone anymore because I have a child. Like, y'all think that the whole world is just going to bend over backwards to appease you, to coddle you, to make sure you get what you want. That's not how it works, okay? And if you dated a guy that moved into your apartment, he is not high value, all right? But again, she's not the only one. We have a bunch of single moms like this. We have a bunch, okay? Here's a single mom that actually talks about having a bad dating experience, right? She said her date got canceled again as a single mom. Let's listen to her story, and then we will respond.
So it happened again. I had a date cancel on me, and we were supposed to go out for dinner tonight as a single mom. So it's a few hours before the dinner. I get a Instagram message that he's not going to be able to make it. He has to bail. This was a guy from my DMs, and he's out of town. He said he was coming into town, wanted to take me out for dinner. I said sure, cleared my schedule, made sure that I used one of my 4 free nights a month to meet this guy. And the funny thing is that I knew this was going to happen. I had a feeling a few days ago and told a few friends that this guy was going to stand me up. So I guess at least he had the decency to send me a message and let me know that he wasn't going to make it. I just don't get it. I don't understand. I don't think this guy had actually any intentions of coming to my city. I think it was all bullshit, and I was just picking up on this really hardcore. But I can't even get a date. I literally cannot even get one date, get people to meet me. I don't understand what it is. I'm not on the dating apps, trying to meet people in real life. Thought maybe I would try my DMs to see if that was an option, like my own personal dating app for all my social media. That's not working. What is it? Like, what am I not getting? What am I doing wrong? What am I not seeing?
You're not seeing that you're a single mom. I hate to break it to you, but I just reacted to a few other videos of single moms, and their dating outlook is not really nice. It's not really good, okay? Being a single mom is not an advantage on the dating market, especially if you're a single mom over the age of 30. So 2 issues you got. You're post-wall, so you hit the wall already, and you have a child from another man, which, by the way, you might think is the smallest deal. Not that big, not a big deal. I know, I guess single moms always discount their issues, right? Always discount their issues. Oh, not a big deal, just a kid, no big deal. The kid could lie on you and say that you touched them or something, but no big deal. Don't worry about that. And I don't have no time for you. Don't worry about that. And you could date a girl that's as attractive as I am and younger than I am, but you don't want them, right? They're idiots. I'm more mature. I'm all grown up. I have it all figured out. No. Someone needs to start telling single moms that you actually lose a lot of value when you become a single mom. I hate to say it that way. Listen, you seem like a beautiful girl. You seem like a smart girl. You seem like a lot of stuff, okay? You even seem like you're self-reflective. You realize that this is a problem within you, right? But the problem is you don't see that. You might think you're a 5, 6, 7, maybe even 8. But the truth of the matter is, the minute you have a kid, you lose like 3 points. Yeah. So if you're a 5, you're like a 2 now. Yeah. If you're like an 8, you're like a 5 now. Okay? And looking at you, you might be like a 6. I'm going to give you a 6. So realistically, you're like a 3. Yeah. And you just don't realize that men will stand up a single mom, because the truth of the matter is, worst case scenario, we do like you and get in a relationship with you. If we ever have a child with you, we have the same likelihood as your first baby daddy to be left. You might leave us too. So now our baby mama is a single mom too, right? Of 2. Ridiculous, right? But again, there is more. There is more. There is more. There is more. I actually find this girl very attractive. I'm shocked that she's a single mom. I like Asian girls. I think Asian girls are cute. She got a little cute style. I think she might be Filipino. But apparently, that's not going to save her from being a single mom. Apparently, dating as a cute Asian girl is rough as a single mom as well. But I'm going to let her tell it.
Okay, let's talk about dating as a 33-year-old single woman in 2025. So some backstory, I was 21 when I met my ex-husband. We got married, had kids right away, blah, blah, blah. Got divorced at 32. So now I'm just like fresh in this scene, right? I'm just another little fishy in the sea. But this shit is confusing. Like, I don't get it. So for example, like if a man is obsessed with me, thinks I'm wonderful, beautiful, amazing, cool, funny, awesome, wants to do everything for me, he's love bombing me, and he's gonna be a narcissist. Like, okay, but like it tracks though, you know? I can kind of see why you'd think that. Or like if he doesn't text back like in a speedy manner, he actually doesn't want to talk to me at all, and if he could, he would. And there's 24 hours in a day. Men are always on their phone. Da, da, da. Like, what if he's just busy? Like, could he just be busy? I don't know. I hate it out here. It fucking sucks. This sucks.
Lucky for her, she was already married. I think she gets a little bit of points for that. Instead of being, let's say, down 3 points, let's say she's down 2 points, maybe 2.5, okay? But let's be nice and give her 2 points. Judging by her looks, I gotta say, I personally think she might be a 7, a 6, 6.5, right? I think Kevin Samuels would have called her an adjustable 6. She could go from a 6 to an 8, you know? But then again, you know what? Let me give her a 6, because the reality of it is a lot of Asian girls look like this girl. Not like she's like out of the world, you know, and she's not like out of the world beautiful Asian girl. I've seen and I've dated Asian girls like this. In fact, I've lost my virginity to a girl that looks similar to her, even similar style with the hip hop or whatever. But so shout out to you. What's up, Jackie? Shout out to Jackie, the girl that took my virginity. Right? That sounds gay. Okay, I take that back. Anyway, my point is this: she actually is lost. She doesn't know why is it so hard for me as a single mom, right? I'm cute, right? This guy's love bombing me. He says he loves me. He does everything for me, but it's still not working out. And then she has this other guy, I guess she's talking to, that doesn't respond to her texts. And she thinks men are always on their phone. No, men are not always on their phone. No, that's not true. That's not true, okay? If a man's always on his phone, he has no value. If you want a man of value, he's virtually never on his phone, okay? It's hard for me, I won't lie. When I'm on a dating app, as a soon-to-be high-value man, if you will, it seems like for me, right? It just seems like for me that it's hard to keep up with all the attention that I get on dating apps. I won't lie. I've gotten over 400 matches on Hinge. I wish they kept the total number, because after 400, they just like keep like deleting people, and they're pushing them to like the bottom of your screen or whatever, thing like that. So I don't really know the total number, but all those girls are girls I actually were attracted to. I didn't just match with everybody. I didn't just swipe right on everybody. I matched with over 400 plus girls that I was attracted to. And the one thing I felt like after having that experience is that at any time that I want to, whenever I'm ready, I could just hop on Hinge, even pay for it. And if I want to get a girlfriend in 3-4 weeks, I could do it. I could do it. And I didn't match with any girls that had kids. These are 400 women that were childless, okay? And so your issue is you want a man that's so competitive that the competition you're facing as a woman is really high, right? And even if a girl's not as attractive as you, let's say you're a 6, but like I said, let's say 2 points, you're like a 4. But let's bump you up to a 5. Let's just say you're average with looks and being a single mom. Let's just say you're a 5. A guy could date a girl who's a 5 as well, but she don't have any kids. So that kind of gives her an advantage, because you're going to have more time. She could prioritize you. And, you know, just there's no bonus to dating a woman that already has children. You already have a family. In fact, you're going to put your kids before me, and I can't justify investing in a girl who's going to put me second. How do I justify that? And she's putting me second to another man's child. Please, How can I justify that? There's absolutely no way to justify it. You have to be so exceptional as a single mom. You have to be Sierra. Like, you have to be Sierra, right? And your baby daddy better be Future. It got to be another man of value. So, you know what? At least, you know, you got a kid, but his father's rich, so I ain't got to really take care of him because his father probably take care of him, right? And so that could probably work a little better, right? But a lot of y'all ain't Sierra. A lot of y'all ain't famous. The baby daddy you had a kid with is probably a bum. And so we got to deal with another man's opinion and views influencing what we got going on in our household. And we can't have that. No, not at all. You can't serve two masters as a woman. You can't. You got a job, you got a baby daddy, you got a kid, and you got me. You got all these people you got to consider. And you thinking that I'm going to ever come first? I'm going to always come last. But again, like I said, I can meet a woman who is a 5, let's say a complete 5. She's a straight up average, an average girl. Which, by the way, there are tons of average girls who are single. There's tons, okay? Let's not make it seem like there's a shortage of average women or even slightly above average women. There's no shortage. They're everywhere, okay? Online, social media, everywhere you look, there's average women that are single and are looking to date, okay? That girl could invest all her time in me. Right? I don't got to compete with her time for anybody else. She don't got no commitment. She don't got to look for no babysitter. She don't got no unrealistic standards. She got none of it. Okay? And she don't got no trauma of having a baby daddy that's not working out with. Okay? Because a lot of women who have single daddies, who have baby daddies, they got all types of drama. Oh my God, all types of drama. You don't even want to know about it. I don't even want to know about it. I have friends that are single moms, more than one, a couple. And they all hate their baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's just like, you know, you got to constantly deal with the energy of a woman who's like down, up and down because her baby daddy literally could influence her energy. And so who wants to deal with that? Who wants to deal with that? Not me. But I wish all these women best of luck, right? We had one more girl to go and react to, but I was like, you know what? I think I can end things here. I think listening to 6 baby moms tell their story about why they're single and they're struggling is enough, right? I'm going to let you guys comment and tell me what you think about it. Who was the baddest chick here? Who was the most attractive girl here, right? If you had to date any of these single moms, which one would it be? Okay, let's get them numbers. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. This is 6. Which one of these 6 women would you actually date? Which one are actually more attractive or whatever? Which one you think offers a better value to be someone you consider actually being in a relationship with? Let me know in the comments. Other than that, like the video, subscribe to the channel blowing up. Hit the bell notifications. It makes a huge difference, okay? Check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you guys over there.